Hi guys, I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible. We're just going to be reviewing this kit. I had unboxed this kit already in a video that I kind of showed you guys what I bought in a haul from Amazon. And I guess I'll link it down below if that's something that I'll still link it down below if you're interested in, watching the haul. So I'll link it below. We are going to get into these foils. Okay, so you may or may not know that Saviland has an awesome little nail art foil kit that comes with directions and a bunch of foils, and also a cool little silicone tool that has crystals in it. Really cool silicone tool. I have a couple of my own. There we go. That's from the 4D gel. It's really cool because you can easily clean it like so. I just have some alcohol. That's it, right? So silicone tool, and then 2 bottles. Don't mind my nails, guys. I'm in the midst of doing them again. 2 bottles of nail art foil glue, and I actually just said we were going to be using this, and I'm not sure why I just said that. Forgot this came with foil glue. Okay, so we're going to be using this one instead, and like I said, it comes with 2 bottles. We'll put the other one to the side because we're going to be using just one of them. A bunch of foils that I did show in the haul. Probably not going to go through all of them again just because there are so many. But if you'd like, again, to see all of them, I'll link the video down below. So I'm just going to go through, pick a couple that we're going to use today. I do have a couple of Saviland products that I've had for quite a while that I've never even used. I have a nail primer, which I'm probably not going to use today. I'm going to try the base coat. I have reinforced gel, which I kind of want to try because I'm not sure how that works. And then I have a top coat, which I'm not sure if it is a no wipe, but it is a diamond top coat, it says. And it does not say that it is a no wipe, so we will find out. So I am going to go ahead, just like a real nail, if I had a real nail, and I'm going to go ahead, if I can talk, and buff the nail. By the way, I chose 3 random patterns that we're going to use today. Okay, so I have buffed the nail. As you can see, you can't really see any shininess to it. I left a little bit because I didn't want to buff it too much. Of course, we want the gel to stick. So we're going to go ahead and use our base gel just as if we were doing a real nail. You don't have to do this part, guys. You don't have to add a base coat. But just because I want to try out these products and I've never tried them out before. And of course, this is all Saviland products. I wanted to kind of stick to the company. These products were not included in the kit, so I just want to make that clear. These were products I have had for quite a while, and I wanted to try them out, so here we are. Just putting a really thin base coat over this nail, and I'm going to go ahead and cure it for about a minute. Okay, so here we have our swatch out of the lamp after 60 seconds with just a really thin layer of our base coat. We are now going to apply our nail art foil glue. We're going to open this right up. I want to check out the consistency. Probably a little bit thicker than a top coat. It's not too thick, but thick enough. Thick enough. So let's see how this guy cures. You want to make sure that this goes down really thin because you do not want a thick coat of foil gel. It's not needed. You don't need a lot of the foil gel. I do want to say it has a slight smell. It's not like overpowering, but it does have a slight odor. Okay, just one coat, and we're going to cure that for 30 to 60 seconds. I'm going to cure it for 60. Just by the way, this is a 15 milliliter bottle. This thing will last you quite a while. Plus, you get a second one. So I'll leave the link to where I got this kit in the description below. I did get it from Amazon, but I will leave all the information down below if you're interested in this kit. So actually, while that is curing, I'm going to take my scissors, and you don't need a huge piece. I'm going to cut a really small piece here at the edges. You don't need much, like I said. Okay, and then I'm going to take the smileys, little smiley faces, and cut a piece of that. Now we're all ready to go. We don't have to worry about cutting these pieces. We're going to take out our swatch stick. So now we have our swatch stick. We're going to take our foil, and there are two sides to the foil. There's a side that kind of goes matte, and if you flip it around, you see the smileys in kind of black outlining, right? There's a difference. The side that is matte, you want to go down. It's weird because it seems like you would want to put the printed side down, but that is incorrect. You want to put the matte side down on the nail. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to simply line up the top of the nail with the top of the piece of foil right in the middle. And I can already tell just by placing it down for a second, hopefully, it will adhere. It seemed a little sticky to me. It may have needed more than 60 seconds. If this doesn't work, the bottle says 30 to 60 seconds. Oh, but I already see it lifting, so see that, guys? I've barely touched it. Barely. I'm actually gonna hold on to it at the top here, just so it doesn't move and slip around. And I'm gonna take my silicone tool or your finger and go right like this if you don't have a silicone tool. Kind of spread it out in between your fingers. You want to make sure you get the top, the sides, come all the way down. And you want to make sure you get that end. I think a lot of people forget to get the end here. So take your silicone tool if you have one, or your fingers, and just, you kind of want to rub the image on the nail. So that's what we're doing here. And you're just going to keep going until you notice that the foil starts to come away from the nail. Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I feel like it wasn't cured enough. So see how I didn't transfer completely? It's very sticky. So I feel like 60 seconds almost wasn't enough. Although the bottle states, or not the bottles, but the directions state to cure it for 60 seconds. Now, cool thing is if you're not happy, you can go ahead and buff it off, or you can take some alcohol, is what it says. And it's supposed to come off. There we go. Okay. Came right off. But because we still have some gel on there, we probably don't have any more of the foil glue. Or you might have a bit. It's still a little sticky. I'm going to go ahead and try to apply another coat, because I don't think it's sticky enough for the foil to adhere. So we're going to go ahead and add another coat, because we just wiped it off with alcohol. And it wasn't cured, so it didn't, I put it in the light for 60 seconds, but I have a feeling that maybe it just wasn't enough. So I'm going to go ahead and try to cure this stuff for maybe 2 minutes. So I'm going to give it 2 minutes and see how that goes. Okay, so I feel like different foil glues work differently. This one, you can apply the foil on, rub it on, and it'll be fine. I have a feeling that maybe this foil glue is the type of foil glue that you have to kind of stick the foil on, press it on, and let it go. Because this was just good for 2 seconds, and I just touched it slightly. 2 minutes, not 2 seconds. 2 minutes, and it's still kind of tacky. Now, I'm not going to do the full nail here. I'm just going to see, because I don't want to waste too much foil. So we're going to just do a little bit. This is looking a little bit better. Let's see. I think it needed 2 minutes, guys. I know the directions said 30 to 60 seconds. Sometimes our curing lights kind of just work differently. So let's see if this works. Let's see. See that? It's transferring better. I just feel like it's more of a transfer foil gel that you have to kind of stick it on there and go. Does that make sense? I'm trying to, make sure that I get with this tool kind of every corner. And see how it's not transferring fully. Sometimes it could be that you see how really it's still really sticky. So I think, see that? So how I ripped it up and it transferred. So it's definitely not that foil gel that you want to, I mean, you can rub as much as you want to, but I think it's definitely more of that foil gel that you kind of, or that foil, yes, this stuff is the type of glue gel that you want to kind of stick it and go, like that. Like, let's see if we can do the top of the nail here, because we still have some cured foil gel. So let's see if it works. I'm just going to rub it just a little bit. That right up at the top. And you're going to want to kind of release it like that. So it works, just not all the way. But you guys get the point. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this again. So I just prepped these 2 swatch sticks so we don't take much time. I did not add a base to this one. I just used the foil gel and buffed it first, and then I'm using the foil gel. I'm still going to cure this for 2 minutes. And I'm really curious to see if it works better without the base. So we are going to see. I am going to use this top coat. I might try out the reinforced gel. Let's see how this goes. So the thing with foils and foil glue is you have to try them out. Right, so that was almost a perfect transfer, almost. I would say just applying it is really the importance, and making sure that this foil glue is really cured the way it's supposed to. And a lot of the foils are just not like the ones that you can sit there and rub. Some of them are. Some of them, excuse me, are ones that you have to just put it on and go. You know what I mean? I'm not sure why, but I think a lot of the times when people are like, oh, it's not working for me, I think that's what it is. See? That was missing right there. If my camera focuses, I can show you. Right up here, there was nothing that you see how that's kind of missing right there. You have to be careful with foils like this, because then when you start layering them, you're going to lose the image. So right there, you lost. I was just trying to show you, if you missed a little bit, you can go ahead and keep going. So down here, you can do the same. You can add the foil again and just keep filling it in. If it was a straight color, that would be okay. But when it comes to prints, you have to really be careful, because when you start to overlap, you'll lose the image. Yeah, this stuff stays really sticky. I'm going to have to probably off camera continue to experiment with this stuff, because it seems like I might have to kind of play with the curing times. I did 2 minutes, but maybe it needs more than 2 minutes, which would be odd. I have a new, fresh out of the box LED light, so not sure why it wouldn't work, but I'm going to try this one here really quickly and see if it works. This is the print, or the design that we have. You flip it over, sometimes you can see when it's coming away from the other side, but I don't see any lifting yet. Again, it might be one that we have to just kind of put it down and lift away quickly, so I'm just going to see if that is what it is. See that? But it didn't transfer all of the way. We have little pieces, but that's okay, because the cool thing about foils is that you can take your foil and you can line it right back up. Right? You can line it right back up and kind of fill in where you missed. So I'm going to just get in there where it didn't transfer. And this is perfect that this is happening, because I want you guys to see, see how it's sliding around. So that means that I might need a little bit more of a curing time, because that shouldn't be happening like that. But you see, it's starting to fill in where we missed. It's okay if it doesn't transfer 100%. It's all right. You can either add more glue, or you can go ahead and lay down the foil again and press it on and see if it transfers at all. Okay, so that's what we're doing. See that? So now we have a nail that's fully covered. There might be a little bit of spots here and there, but that's okay. See how there's little spots in there? But I'm just giving you the kind of tips and tricks on how to do this. This print, I think it's okay to kind of stack on top of each other and it doesn't look bad. But if you have something like the smiley faces, because it's like a picture, you know, of something, it's not really going to look right. So I'm just trying to fill in all these little gaps here. And then I'm just going to play with this reinforced gel really quickly and see how this works. It's a really thick gel. Let's see. I don't know what reinforced gel means. Like, I'm not sure if that's good to kind of do like build a nail with, or I'm not sure what reinforced gel is, but I think it'll work great for applying over a foil, because now look at that. You guys see it? I'll cure it really quickly and then I'll show you again. I'm gonna pull out our last swatch. Let's see how this one works. Sometimes I think it's the foils. I almost didn't get to the end there. So this was cured for 2 minutes. Let's see how this one transfers. It's already coming off of the paper down there. I don't know if you can see. And it's already lifting from this side here. Again, you can use your tool if you'd like. Kind of helps to make everything nice and smooth so you don't have any wrinkles. Wrinkles is really, really something that's just not easy to work with. But if you lie it down flat and you kind of smooth it out with your fingers, you won't really get any wrinkles. It's easier said than done, I know that for sure. Okay. See there? I'm getting a little wrinkle. That's okay. Push it in the opposite direction. Know what I mean? Again, this one might be one that it's not going to look so great stacked on top of each other if you... There we go. Pull it back if instantly you can tell that it's not picking up. And rub it again. And then try to... I'm going to do this side really quickly. Whoops. One direction usually works. You don't want to go both directions because then you'll wrinkle it. There we go. Look at that. That's probably the best one that we've done. And just to show you the paper, it's almost 100%. Not bad. It's not terrible. That transferred almost perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead with that reinforced gel and go ahead and see how that looks right over the top. And then we are going to cure this and then add a top coat and just see how that looks. Again, if you have any patches, you can go ahead and set your foil down again and try to use your silicone tool or your finger to rub the foil right back onto the nail. Again, some designs don't really look good stacked on top of each other, so you have to be very careful. But for the most part, I think for most gels, or excuse me, for most foils, it's okay to stack them, excuse me, on top of each other and they'll look okay. Some of them, again, don't really look great, but that's up to you and how kind of you like for your nail to come out. I love this smiley face foil. I just wish that it transferred 100%, but that's okay because now you guys can see kind of do's and don'ts, right? This is our swatched with the reinforced gel right on top of it. I'm going to try to open this top coat. There we go. And I'm just going to put a nice top coat over the reinforced gel and the foil. Nice. I like this top coat on reinforced gel. Very nice, not too thick. Very, very nice. Nice and shiny. I'm going to see if this is a no wipe. Not sure if it is. But there we go. I'm going to go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. I am going to revisit this kit again, so please come back and watch. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button down below if it's a video that you enjoyed. Make sure that you hit that notification bell. Turn on that notification bell. You want to hit the word all so you can be notified of all of my videos so you don't miss any. We are now going to do the test and see. I'm going to give that one another couple of seconds. I'm going to do a test and see if this is a no wipe. Let's see. It is. All right. Savvy Land come through with the no wipe. It doesn't say no wipe. It just says diamond top coat. But look, it's not sticky at all. Look at that. Nice and shiny. Beautiful. I recommend this top coat if you're looking for a great top coat. This reinforced gel is nice over foils. You want to stack up the nail a little bit, make it a little thick. These are nice. I like these. I did put a top coat over the smiley faces as well, even though it didn't come out perfect, but I wanted you guys to see, even if there were mistakes. Look how nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a quick video, but that was what I wanted to do. I just wanted to make a quick video for you guys. I do have a video that I uploaded for you guys, but I can't post it yet. But when it goes public for you guys to see, I'll let you know, of course, and of course you'll probably see it, but I will talk to you very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.